Let's talk Ubisoft. Ubisoft has gone through some pretty tough times. Obviously, we've talked about, Assassin's Creed. We have a new trailer for that game that was actually just released, which, we don't really need to go watch that. That's fine. We've seen Star Wars Outlaws come and underperform. We saw Skull and Bones. I mean, they've had L after L after L this year from a game development perspective, and their stock is just fully in a horrible, horrible place. $11.69. Just once again, to put that in perspective, Kongman, 1 year ago, it was sitting at $23. So it's down. That's year to date. So 1 year ago, it's down 57% and 58% in a year at $27. 5 years ago, it was if you bought it on this date, it was at $70, down 83%. So this company is in a bad way, and they have fully embraced all the DEI, all the woke agenda, and everything along the way. So much so that they are offering a brand new mentorship program. And this was discovered and passed around on the internet. Couple underlying things here from X says, I'll tell you what, as opposed to just showing it on X, let's just show you the posting itself on the website itself. Here we go. This is for interns and graduates developed at Ubisoft. At Ubisoft, we want to build the most creative, diverse, and inclusive teams. And that's exactly what Develop at Ubisoft is all about. Empowering and supporting underrepresented genders. There we go. The program provides mentorship opportunities for women and non-binary individuals, students or fresh graduates with less than 2 years experience, interested in video games to develop their skills in game design and programming. We want to empower you to learn, grow, and become the very best developer you can be. The mentorship program is accessible to aspiring talents in multiple countries, including Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Italy, Vietnam, and the USA. Join us at Develop at Ubisoft and embark on a transformative journey towards a more diverse and inclusive future for the gaming industry. So here we are, ready to go. Now, I just want to go back here because it's very important. There's one group of people that's really left out here. Blabs, who would that be?
What is the word? Man? Is that what they call him? Man?
Yeah. The opposite of woman, a woman,
yeah.
a man.
A man.
Correct. So men are not allowed to be a part of this transformative journey towards a more diverse and inclusive future for the games industry. They just straight up don't.
Not even legal.
Great question. So the eligibility criteria to be eligible, you must identify as a woman or a non-binary individual, right? Be 18 years or older, currently attend or have graduated in or after spring 2023, have less than 2 years of professional experience in game design or programming in video games, be legally entitled to work in the country where you're apply at only one location, submit an individual entry. Team entries will not be considered. Okay, so you got to be specifics to Toronto. It doesn't matter. Okay, so there's a window here. In this window, we are in this window right now. We are currently sitting on.
We're not actually in that window yet.
We're almost to this window.
Almost.
We talk a lot on the show. We do this. We do this every day, Blabs. I'm having a hard time. Okay, so the window opens on Monday, it looks like, the 16th. And that window will close the following Friday. So we have a 2-week window here to apply, right? And so the bigger question here, we can, I think this is very important. It says, please note this program is not an internship or employment opportunity. Participants will not be working.
So that's where it's legal, because it's not an internship or employment. It's just simply like a group thingy, a class.
Question for you. Then why is it called Develop at Ubisoft?
I think they're just offering a class then. Like, it's the people of Ubisoft. So,
no, that's like a program for a whole year. Seems like.
Oh, look at that. But yeah, it is like, it's like a class. I don't know.
Yeah.
This doesn't sound legal then. They're trying to you know what they're doing? It's a PR word salad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the application open soon. The application
mentorship.
Mentorship.
There you go. Let me bring it down a little bit. So the program starts in October, which, by the way, that's a very quick turnaround. Like, you got to be doing nothing to be able to stop your life and just turn around 3 weeks later to begin a program in Ubisoft. And then the mentorship program goes from November to March next year, with Ubisoft mentors guiding mentees through the program, providing insights in project development. And then there's a closing ceremony where local closing ceremony where mentees will present their final projects. I don't see anything about pay here, right?
Because it's not employment. They said so.
Right. You're not employed. It's not a mentor. So if you want to come learn for several months, you can. That's fine. Let's see the map here. Okay, there we go. We got opportunities in North Carolina, Toronto, Winnipeg, Quebec.
Those are all Canada. I hope you know that.
That's Cary, North Carolina's not.
But I thought they said only in Canada.
No, there's Toronto, and
if you live in like Ontario, you have to be in Toronto.
Yes.
Oh, that's what they were saying. Okay, I was gonna say I thought it was only Canada. Never mind.
Yep.
Continue.
No. This is. I mean, it'd be very fitting if it was only in Canada, but it is not. So, so the bigger question here is, do we apply?
Well, here's the thing. So every single thing has to have this non-discriminatory logo, right? Like, we are non-discriminatory. They don't even have that from what I saw on the website, the quick look.
Yeah.
So,
and I think they probably get
legal.
around the I guess they get around the legal issues because you're not being paid. It's like, I think the legality is that, like, you can't discriminate someone based on their gender or their race. Yeah, based on like basically you can't withhold pay or job opportunity, but this is like more so a mentorship program. I don't know, Craig. I've just been really, really concerned and very bothered by your very patriarchal language. It should be mentorship. I don't know why it's mentorship.
Great
this
point.
Is really awful. And mentors and mentees. It should be mentors and mentees. This is really patriarchal language. I feel unsafe here, and I don't like this. Ubisoft, do better. And Craig, you too, do better.
Yeah.
I won't at all. But here are some of the recent interns. And by the way, I'd like to congratulate all the women here in this picture.
That's a dude.
Oh,
dude right there.
What are you talking about, Blabs? That's ridiculous.
Look at the dude. It's totally a dude in the black hoodie.
What are you talking about? That's a woman, Blabs. Get out of here.
No, that's a dude. I'm sorry.
What?
Listen. If anybody wants to apply, any man out there, just identify as a non-binary, identify as a woman, because if they say no, you're not, then just call around and tell them that they're a bigot or an ist or a phobe or whatever else that they throw at you, and you just reverse them.
It's so easy, though. That's how you know this.
Cards.
This ideology is so stupid, because the moment you want to get brownie points in their victim hierarchy as a man, because me and Craig here, we suck. We're just in the lowest of the totem pole. Now Craig is the lowest of the lowest because you're white. At least I got like a little bit. I got that East Asian thing going on. But it's like if we want,
you'll be white soon. I promise you that.
Yeah, they're already counting you guys as white.
Yeah, we're white adjacent, right? But it's like, it's so stupid because, like, if I or Craig wanted to apply to this thing and we are fresh out of college, all we have to do is be like, hey, we go by they, them pronouns. And we're suddenly now qualified. It's like, it's so insane. Just one moment you can, and they say gender is fluid, right? So one moment you're like, I'm non-binary. Another, I'm two-spirited. Another, I identify as a dog. Oh, it's like, and these are things that they're actually doing. And you have to respect if someone identifies as a cat or a wolf or some other made-up gender, and everyone has to go along with it, because who are you to deny their identity?
Right. So here, and I'm being dead ass serious about this. I have no problem applying for this. No. So, okay, let's just say this. What if we apply, and by we I mean they, them, me, right? Me, they, them. What if we? Yes, us. What if us?
Everybody in your head.
We all apply, all of us. I mean, after all, I am a black trans woman. So I think it is important. Yeah, very much so. That's how I identify. So, but I also don't feel comfortable with my current image. So let's just say I used AI to make a more accurate representation of how I feel represented, right?
Amen.
And when they ask for a picture, that's what I present to them, right? and let's just say hypothetically, I got an interview, and during that interview, I showed up as a man, which I don't identify as at that point, but I look more like me, my physical representation. And let's just say hypothetically, I was recording that as well to see the response. How do you think that would go?
I think that'd be a shite show. That they'd be like, they wouldn't know what to do. It's like if they're like, your image does not fit. You don't actually look like what you sent us, and it's like, are you denying my reality right now?
Exactly.
And they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Yeah, it's like, do better. You need to go better. You need to do better on your transformative journey. I don't like how you are cisplaining to me. You're a cisgender woman. I am, it's just, there's so many ways we can just get him in their own
Yeah,
idiocy.
Uno reverse them.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, sorry, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'll do better in the next time. I'll be more mindful.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Well, I got to be honest. I think that I may actually apply because I do identify as a young woman out of college. So I think that I may actually apply, and we'll see what happens.
That'd be so funny if you actually get into like the interview process.
100%. And
Like, Vlad, you should apply. You should do it.
Did you just assume my gender?
Oh, sorry.
Please be more mindful next time.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, this is not. Oh, go ahead, Carmen.
Oh, I was just gonna say my cis hetero patriarchal structures that oppress me, and it's been so internalized misogyny. I just like, just the internalized misogyny. I'm so sorry. I'll do better. I'll do the work. I'll do better.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I know for a fact, just by me saying that, someone will clip that and someone will send that over to Ubisoft.
Right. And I'll be like on the watch.
But you know what? I got to be honest. They're going to need to go through those applications with a fine tooth comb, because I promise you, like, there's going to be all sorts of they, thems, and he, she's, and there's these, thems, and all sorts of stuff. And you don't know which one's going to be the Joker, and it may be me. But here's the thing. This is not the first time we've seen this happen. As Vera has pointed out over on X, as Ubisoft has opened their Develop at Ubisoft program to provide mentorship opportunities for women and non-binary individuals. And remember that Blabs was talking about this back in May. Warner Brothers Games announced a near identical one where they booted men out as well. So yes, this is talked about this before the summer began. Our leadership program is prioritizing professional growth for women and non-binary individuals within Warner Brothers Discovery's organization.
The only way this shit will pass is if they go and do a one just for men.
But they don't.
Men. That's the point. That's what I'm saying. Like, the only way you can actually do that is if you do the opposite, but they won't do it, so none of it's okay.
Kongman, you should. I think we all should apply.
We should.
Yeah, let's all apply together.
I'm a minority too, so I have that going for me.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Koreans make a 0.6% of the U.S. population. We are a minority. We've been oppressed for so long. It's time to make our voices heard.
I'm tired of that oppression. I'm tired of that.
Me
Craig
too.
identifies as a Korean rooftop now.